Alright, this presentation is about smart clothes shopping. I do this because I have a very interesting fashion choice, as my friends, coworkers, and family would say. I actually just got done watching a Jubilee thing with Brian Johnson, um, which was interesting. Seems a little off topic, but all these Jubilee things, it seems like all these young people don't think that it's um, possible to live off of the wages right now. Now, it's definitely not ideal with the purchasing power. I won't go into a huge thing, but it's definitely doable to save money and become more wealthy, I guess. I mean, I'm 25 right now. I just turned 25 a little bit ago. And, well, now the market's down. I did have $268,000 for net worth, not including the car. But now that might be towards 260 because the market's going down a little bit, which is interesting. But long story short, you can do it. You just have to have lower standards, which is fine. So here we go. Your shopping destinations on this lovely adventure should be Goodwill for all your workout clothes and all your basic needs and stuff. You can find some cool coats and everything. If you're a woman, you're in luck because they got a whole bunch of stuff. If you're a dude, sorry, brother. You might have hit some Amazon or Plato's Closet. There's not much of a selection out here for guys. So, like, I went there for sweatpants. They didn't have a single pair of sweatpants. For some reason, they have a whole bunch of, like, dress pants there and jeans, but no sweatpants. It's hard to find a shirt, especially if you're, like, just an average build. So, yeah, Goodwill could be kind of hard. That's why it's really good for workout clothes. You get bigger clothes or just really cheap stuff. So Walmart's your next one. Blue. I made this stuff with Gamma too, so there might be some slight differences from what I'd usually say, which is why I'm narrating. So I guess it actually is good for blue collar work. I've had a lot of blue collar jobs, and they've got neon shirts. They got just regular black shirts. Anything, and it's super cheap. So if it gets dirty or if it gets wore out, doesn't really matter. So yeah, Walmart's good, but just know that the quality is not going to be very good. You're not buying Carhartt or nothing. So I wouldn't really get like a work coat for this, but I would get them cheap undershirts or fluorescent shirts, because it doesn't matter if they get stained or not. Plato's Closet now is for where you start getting like your work and school clothes, or if you got a white collar job, or if you want to wear something nice to like family events and stuff. They've got really good quality stuff and it's still cheap, just lightly used. Finally, Target. This has been the one I've been going to like the last year. I like the way that their Goodfellow stuff at least fits me, and it's also pretty good quality too. It's just a little bit more expensive than the other options. What we can also do, oh yeah, they're great for polos too. If you're doing like I did valet or whatever, car dealership, anywhere that you really need like a just a basic polo with no like brands on it, they have good polos there. So the one I just got uh, was from Amazon. So I got like a 6 pack of shirts for like $3 or $4 a shirt, $10 sweatpants, $10 tactical pants. You can find some really good stuff on Amazon too. You're just kind of risking it with sizing. So with the pants that I got from Amazon, you can't try it on. So I just bought one of them, gave it the best guess. Pants I got are a little bit too big, but not bad or nothing. So then if I want to later, I can buy a couple more things. But I always like wearing the same thing every day, so I usually buy like a 6 pack of shirt or maybe 2 packs, and then just jeans or sweatpants. Same thing every day. The black shirt strategy. Buy 2 pack shirts from Walmart or Target and wear them every day unless you got a uniform you got to go at work. But I used to rock white shirts, but then they get discolored and also they stain. They look nice, but black shirts just seem to be the most practical. Pretty simple. So on my rack here, I've got like 10 black shirts and I wear them every day. Goodwill shopping reality. Smart approach for like your basic stuff, especially if you're getting some stuff for apartments, sweatshirts, coats. But I only go there every once in a while. Like if you if you go to Goodwill every day, you're gonna be wasting a lot of time to save some cash. So go there once, maybe a year, once every season, and try to get whatever you want to, and then you'll be good for a couple of years. I mean, I have some sweatpants that I've had for 8 years now. They've got holes in them, and I've sewn them. Some of them are unrepairable, but is what it is. It's kind of in the growing area underneath where nobody sees it, but um, just wear it out until it's all the way done, and then get one of these bad boys. And yeah, like I said before, limited options for guys. Quality versus budget reality. 90% of people, cheap clothes are cool, especially for daily stuff. Probably not for work and uniforms. Voice crack. Construction workers. If you're doing construction, I used to do concrete construction. I didn't wear any really high quality stuff there. I guess if you live in a cold climate, I would get like a Carhartt jacket or something like that, or maybe some pants. But usually you can get away with really cheap stuff if you're in warmer climates. Office workers, low quality basics. I mean, if you have a polo and stuff, you're not going to be finding a suit from any of these places. J.C. Penney's, if you're trying to find a suit, you can get a really good deal there. You got to sign up with their J.C.'s Penny card, and geez, you save a whole bunch. I got like a $240 suit there for like $140. Then I canceled the card right away. But yeah, I guess so. Plato's Closet is great. If you want to just be simple and not think about what shirt you're wearing, you can redo your whole wardrobe right now by just bringing all your clothes there. Or if they get too small, because once you get out of high school, you get a little bit bigger through college. So just bring them to Plato's Closet. They'll give you some cash while they're pricing your stuff up. Hopefully, it's not too long. You can go shop while you wait. Otherwise, if it's going to take them a couple hours, just head on down to Goodwill, Walmart, or Target, and then come back and get some cash. In my sense, I don't really have much of a fashion sense. So usually they turn down like 90% of the items that I have. So get a couple dollars, bring the rest to Goodwill, give it to a buddy. There we go, donate the rest. You can go bring it to homeless shelters, or if you're friends with homeless guys, usually you know what they're looking for. I just gave Cam a pair of sweatpants and socks. They like socks a lot too. Defending Goodwill. Okay, some people get mad about Goodwill, right? You give them free stuff and they sell it. Um, I wouldn't really get mad at that. I mean, they employ thousands of people, help stimulate the economy, and then they also provide value or valuable community services. Like me or other, I guess I'm not terribly, well, I mean, I guess on a national scale. For myself, who's trying to save money, or people who are scraping them by dollar, low income workers, it's actually a really good service. It's great for whatever apartment stuff or clothes. Just don't knock Goodwill. I hear people get mad about Goodwill all the time, and I don't think that's terribly cool. New Balance 608s. These are awesome. I just changed. I'm gonna talk them up and I'm gonna say changed, but I changed to the dad shoes of the Nikes. We're gonna give those ones a whirl. But the 608s I got them for $60. They were good for over 2 years, and I wore them every single day. Workouts, daily. I did a marathon in them, 20-mile ruck. I did a 18-mile ruck with them. I mean, fantastic shoes. And you don't gotta lace them up each time. I just cut the ends of it off, tie the ends, and then I put them in the middle. So they're just slip-on shoes at that point. But they were great shoes. So if you're looking for some shoes, that are really cheap, or relatively cheap, I guess, and durable, New Balance 608s are great. Shoe shopping guidelines. Goodwill, you can find decent shoes, but okay, hang on. I'm not doing this Nike knockoff and Walmart brands. I was gonna also. All right, this is just Gamma doing this thing. 608s are great. All the dad shoes are great. Um, Nike, New Balance, Avia, all cool. Now, if you're a runner and stuff, you can find some Hokas and stuff on Facebook. But if you spend 6 hours trying to find Hokas to try to save $100, probably just better going to work. So I don't know. I got my last ones off Amazon, and I got the other ones from a store, the 608s for $60. So while it goes, just try to repair them. So sometimes like the backs will come off. They make like little patches for that in the back. I wouldn't really tape it because it makes a mess that adhesive gets all over and just big problem. Otherwise, if the toe comes out, if you got holes on the outside, just don't wear them on a rainy day. But if the actual sole of the shoe starts coming away from the pocket type deal by the toe, you can just take some Gorilla Glue. Don't use cheap super glue because it's not going to work. It's not super glue. You can do some of that, or you can get some what is it, like industrial adhesive, and that'll work just fine. Key takeaways. Let's sum it all up. Here's what your place should look like, right? Bunch of black shirts, one or two jackets. I think these are crop tops for women. I don't know. Basically, I wear everything all black because it's hard to stain or hard to stain. A couple pairs of shoes down here, sweet. Match the store that needs your needs. If you're just doing basic stuff, you work from home, or your outfit doesn't really matter for work, just go to Goodwill for the basics. If you can't find anything at basics, go straight to Goodwill. Go straight to Target or Walmart and pick some stuff up. Don't waste time on clothes because clothes don't really matter. First impressions, whatever. This is just my opinion. Or you go to Target for nicer stuff. You want a better selection, nicer items. Otherwise, you can find some steals at Plato's Closet if you want to look nice, perform nice, whatever your needs are. I like black shirts, black pants, just because they don't get yellow like white shirts, and they're harder to stain. Budget wisely. I like wearing cheap clothes and wearing them out completely before investing in premium brands. In my opinion, whatever. Some other stuff lasts a lot longer, but I wear it until I gotta sew it up and then until it's not repairable. So, I guess it's good, if you're gonna go with a premium brand, your standard of like how professional and nice it looks is got to be higher to justify it. Because if I get some sweatpants, for example, and they're already wore down and I wear them for 6 months and my standards are high and I don't like any holes, and I buy another pair of sweatpants, that's not really going to be comparative to other more expensive sweatpants like $30, $40 sweatpants that last several years. But I get the stuff from Goodwill or the cheap stuff, and then I just fix it as it breaks. Maybe you can factor in some opportunity cost there. I don't fix every little nick and knack. I just fix it when it's like huge. If I can fit my fist through it, then I fix it. If it's not that big, then I really don't care. People won't try to rob you then. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.